Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So Michelle came and saw me for a thyroid condition. And how did you find me?
Well, you know what? My doctors started to give me medication for Synthroid. I've been having thyroid problems, I guess, for a while. I have Hashimoto's autoimmune disorder, and I still wasn't feeling good enough. I wasn't feeling better, and they said, well, this is what you have to be on for the rest of your life. And so I'm a counselor, and I like working with behavior, and I said I have to start doing some research on my own. So I went and looked on the website and found your information.
Okay.
I found you, and I said, wait a minute, who is this guy who just happens to have his office right down the street from my office where I do some work? And it was just perfect. So I read everything on your website, looked at your videos, and then did a little bit more research on what thyroid disorders are. I also have hypoglycemia, so I knew maybe that was impacting my life and my health as well, and called you up and came in and felt that this was just the perfect place for me to be.
Okay. And so what kind of Hashimoto symptoms were you experiencing?
I started having a lot of problems with sleep. I never had insomnia before, but I was waking up all night in the middle of the night. I believe I was also going through some hormonal changes. Before I could sleep 10, 12 hours, if not more, and I was just having interrupted sleep patterns, which really kind of messes me up because I work 10, 12 hours a day, and so when I wasn't getting good sleep, I was getting stressed out. I also started feeling more irritated. I was noticing my hands and my body, they run cold a little bit, but I would just be freezing some days. And I wasn't feeling just myself. I usually have high amount of energy. I'm a multitasker. I can do a million things, and I wasn't mentally, physically, and emotionally able to do that anymore.
Right, okay. And you had already seen a very well-known functional medicine practitioner for this as well. Did that not go as expected?
No, you know what? I do a lot of detoxing because I do eat pretty healthy, and so that was confusing for me that I don't have a lot of so much what I thought was food issues to where I'm living on junk food or eating high sugar. I don't drink sodas and so forth. So with my detox program that I was doing with the other person, I was on a lot of natural supplements and was feeling pretty good, but I think we weren't really addressing my Hashimoto's and the thyroid disorder, and it just started to elevate. The symptoms were getting worse and worse, so I felt I needed a little bit more.
Got it, okay. So you went through my protocol, and you were actually the model student at that. Very good. So here we are probably 4 or 5 months later, maybe 6 months later. How are things? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
How about your sleep?
Sleeping much better. A little bit of stress at work, and what I noticed is when I have the stress at work, the insomnia kind of kicks in a tiny bit. But I'm still using a lot of the supplements that you have. I do now green drinks in the morning, so I got a Vitamix, and I put my spinach and my kale and my pea protein and mix a little concoction up. I feel really good when I do that throughout the day. I'm still eating very healthy throughout the day. I eat every few hours, and I don't eat a lot of the white flours and the sugars, so pretty balanced. So sometimes I sleep on and off, but overall I'm much happier than I was before. I'm not feeling the depression that I had before. I was starting to get really depressed and just not as irritated at work.
Right, yeah. So with your Hashimoto's, the main issues were food, adrenal, and hormones. Those are the big three with you. You seem to have got that under control.
Yeah, so I'm feeling good. Thank you very much.
Good.
It's been a great experience.
All right, so thank you very much, Michelle.
I appreciate it. Thank you.